If it did the echo thing, let me do it again, because sometimes it catches. But it might have did it. Sometimes when I switch over from the music to the applause, it puts a little thing and it makes my voice sound weird. But I want to welcome everyone to Hot Facts with Robert Reed, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Woo! We go 1 hour, people, but it could go a little further if it gets a little hotter. Ricky Knight, Ricky, I'm gonna have you shown here. I'm gonna have you shown here, Ricky. I'm gonna go ahead and put that stuff on up. I'm gonna have you shown. Great thing, Ricky Knight. Um, you know what? Ooh, excuse me. I have a plug in my phone so I can bring it up. Ricky Knight has an exclusive video that he sent me personally while he was doing his deliveries and some videos that I put up. I've got some comments. We're going to read those, but Ricky Knight gave me a very special video this morning on what he did, and we're going to talk about how much that order was and all that. My cord is not plugged in. Let me go plug in that cord. Give you one quick second. I am good. I am good. I am good. We got that there. I am going to, you know what? I'm going to start today a little bit different. You guys do see the title there. A delivery driver shot someone, but the delivery driver was not charged with anything. We are going to go into that. We talk about driver safety all the time. That delivery driver is not charged, okay, with anything. We will get into that. But today, I'm going to start this off a little bit different, okay? And everyone that saw the video I put up earlier for my breakfast, that's what we ate this morning for breakfast. That surf and turf, breakfast. That's what we ate. I was supposed to make it last night, and I said, you know what? Wait for breakfast. So I made that for breakfast. Remember, like months and months ago, I told you guys that I do my catering thing, and you guys will see more videos of me doing some cooking and things like that because I am a member of Pit Masters. I am a pit master, people. I am a qualified pit master. So that's why I show little clips of food and stuff like that. But we have today we have another PSA, public service announcement on why drivers should do the right thing. We have that. We have the delivery driver that shot someone and he is okay. We have a group of teens, people that I don't know what it is, but it seems like people 15 and 16 years old, they are doing a lot of these shootings, and we'll talk about that. And then we will have to figure out why is Memphis an area to where it seems like there is no policing, and a lot of the delivery drivers are getting caught up there. We will talk about that. Alaska Gigs and Guns chimes in regards to the poll. If we don't see Mr. Flex doing it, there is no reason multi-apping in general, I don't think it's good. And you guys do see that poll question. Are the drivers right now accepting more orders? Are they hurting? It's not the gig economy. Are they hurting, I would say, drivers? Are they hurting other drivers? And we will break that down also. We have a lot of great stuff. Um, I'll bring this up in just a little bit. What Mr. Flex does has no bearing on anything. And Roy, that's what I was. Stop taking words out of my mouth, Roy. Roy, stop taking words out of my mouth. I was going to get into that. People, I say this countless times. Mr. Flex is in a metro super metro area. He knows the area. That's why he doesn't drive out there. He goes home and chills and waits until it comes back. He's in a super metro area. You can't put Mr. Flex into anything. Nowhere. You cannot put him in anywhere. That's why Mr. Flex can talk the most to everyone because he is in an area to where he understands and he understands the super metro. No one can bring up Flex in anything. Okay. Heaven Bound Farm. I got to figure out what that farm is all about. Hello, hello, everyone. That I'm saying, just don't Flex is in a don't. If you are someone trying to prove your point for a lot of people to understand what's going on, if you are a smart person, do not use Mr. Flex because I will come out and do my news to report on why you should not use Mr. Flex. Flex is in his own territory. He understands the super metro market. Do not bring him in any you cannot. You cannot. He doesn't need top dasher, but he also has large order platform. Okay, so he has that in a super metro, and he makes sure when he goes to these places, large orders, he's doing his thing. You guys cannot talk about Mr. Flex. He's on a large order program. He's in a super metro area, and he stays on a large order program, and he's able to pick and choose what he wants because those orders, when he goes to what they want him to go to, he handled those well. A lot of people, you guys are not on those large order platforms at all. So do not bring up Mr. Flex at all. Please don't. I just want to say that one more time. Please don't. I can Flex can go on any live and hop in and says what he does, and no one can say anything. No one can, and no one can compare him into any market because that market is. Mm, Let me tell you, Super Metro, he can pick anything. He turns down more orders than people pick. All right, so let's just leave it right there. And we have some great news. Roy says multi-apping doesn't hurt other drivers. Drivers hurt themselves more than that. Ooh! Now, I want to talk about that. Did anyone see the video I put up? And if anyone did not see, Bud Soda did another 4 order delivery and he put it up. There's a segment when Bud Soda is doing his thing and he does not he looks at the road for like 20 seconds out of 3 minutes. So that is up there. Bud Soda also told me, people, whoo-wee, Bud Soda sent me some shots today. He wrote me a comment because when he did that 4 order of separate apps and he was complaining because customers were not being understandable to him when they don't know what he's doing, he was offended because my comment was, "You are not trustworthy." He was offended. He wrote me, and Bud Soda told me this. He said that because I milk the clock on Prop 22, I'm a bad guy. Okay, Bud Soda, let me break down the Prop 22 and milking the clock situation for you right now. If you notice, when I do my earlier videos, like for breakfast and lunch, there's no milking of any clocks because I'm walking inside, right? Milking the clock starts after 9 to 9:30 p.m. when most places close their insides. Now, I have a great relationship with all of them to where I can walk up to the drive-through window and they will give me the order there without me having to go through the drive-through. So when I talk about milking the clock, I'm talking about me doing what every other driver originally has to do. So I'm going to go through the drive-through. And because we go through the drive-through here in California, especially at night, we are getting paid for the wait time. What if 3 orders ahead of us and there's 7 people in the drive-through? What if 2 or 3 orders had mistakes done and they were there waiting a long time? In California, we get paid for that. So by me saying milk the clock, that's me saying I'm going to do what everybody else has to do. Now, I could still use my privilege and walk up to the drive-through window and get the order, but why would I want to do that when now I'm going to do like everybody else who's driving at this time? So, Bud Soda, you said I am untrustworthy for milking the clock on Prop 22. That is how I milk the clock, by doing what everyone else is supposed to do and we get paid for it. So your comeback was, I don't know. Now, um, the public service announcement, you know what? I'm going to do it now. Let's go ahead and do it now. Screw it. It's Bud Soda. I didn't have to go ahead and watch this. I'm going to bring this up. Did I save it all the way? I think I did, so it should be here. Okay, so what you are about to witness here from Bud Soda, and this is from any driver that is trying to start brand new. Here is what you do not do once again for 2 days in a row. If you watch Fox Sports or whatever else it is, and you see Skip and Shannon, and Skip Bayless says Westbrook, even though Westbrook is nice. Um, Bud Soda is my West Brick. Bud Soda is my West Brick. And we are going to show why new drivers, what's up, Tile Rob? What's up, Tile Rob? We are going to show new drivers what not to do based on your expertise. So, what this is, he is complaining because of an app that told the customers that we are going to get your order to you in this amount of time. He is upset about the company telling the customer that we guarantee that we will get you your order in this amount of time. He is upset that the company that he is contracted to tells the customer that we will get you your order first. Okay? This is what Bud Soda is complaining about.
Got a Grubhub that's already gonna go late. Grubhub freaks out when you're late. I can't manipulate it like Doordash. If they get rid of that dang on-time guarantee, that was just a stupid idea on their part. Like, stop making bad business decisions. But it's like,
it's a bad business decision for a company to tell their customers that we are going to get you your order guaranteed at this time. Now, what Bud Soda does not understand, as an independent contractor, and you sign that contract with that client has that guarantee with their customers, which means that if you pick up the responsibility from that client, you have to deliver it to the customer the same as them, because now you are responsible. Nowhere in there does the customer know that you are going to breach contract and do your own thing and do dirty multi-apping. Okay? Let's keep new drivers, do not do this. This is bad for business. And then he said it's bad for business for them to guarantee their customers that it's going to arrive to them at a certain amount of time. This lets you know, people, do not trust this guy.
4 minutes max. Most of them are 2 to 3. That 2 to 3 really matters. But like, there are times, like all winter, they'd send me email. Like, not even when I was like on a mission where I had to accept the orders, they just be like, "Oh, you're taking too long. Get in trust with your merchants." Blah blah.
He said that they told him, they send him emails when he takes too long. They send him emails saying you're taking too long, no trust. Which means that when I put up my short and I wrote the comment and or whatever, and I told him that you are not trustworthy, that was before I watched this video here. Now, out of his own mouth, he is saying that he's getting emails from the companies saying no trust. So was I lying, or am I just reporting the hot facts? Let's keep going.
Blah blah. I'm like, I can't do anything.
Now, do you know why? Do you know why he cannot do anything? Is because he went and got greedy and start taking all these orders in, so he cannot fulfill the one thing he was supposed to do. Do not do this, new drivers. And he says, follow him.
Fools. Gotta understand. Jeez.
And then he says, fools, you got to understand. My question is this: who is the fool? Is the fool, which is a word you never want to be called by anyone. I don't even care. Like here in California, people, you will hear different groups try to say fool and try to talk to you. Anyone that has ever called me a fool to my face, they have never called me a fool ever again. Okay, so he's talking about fools. Who is the fool? Who did he fool? Did he sign up and fool the apps or the customers? Who did he fool? Because he said that, well, they need to understand. What do they need to understand? You said that if they stop telling customers of guarantee, it would be much better because that's not best for business. It's not best for you. You want a dirty app. They are saying that here on Grubhub, if you order, we will get it to you right then and there. And that's the time. So guess what, Bud Soda? Here's what you do not do. Don't take any orders from Grubhub because you know you have a specific time frame. But this is what Bud Soda says. If the money is great, I will take it and I will keep all my orders that keep coming in and I will unassign and do this and that and do this and that to make it so that I have the right route for me. That's and people say, well, how come he hasn't been deactivated? I will tell you this, people. He is holding on for dear life. He is holding on for dear life with every app that he has. He has no good ratings on any app. So this is what Bud Soda does. He has to take, and then when he gets a good order, it's really one that was really trickled down. He has to take orders to stay active on the app so they don't like remove him from the apps. He does not have any room on any app to do anything bad. Okay. And this brings me into Yost Malone. His first video that he said he's doing the $800 challenge, he turned down like 8 orders and made like $40 and said that, well, what can I do? They send me orders that I don't want to take. He went to Walmart Spark 2 times, said, I don't like how many cars are here. I'm going to reassign this because I don't want to wait long. He never gave them any time to even check in or anything. And then he left and he only made $40. And then he said, what else can I do? It didn't look right. I did this. I gotta drive. He did all this stuff to make it up, and that is so garbage that you did that. He went out on his first video to be behind. If he would have took the other orders that he got, the dude would have been at like $89 of that first day, and he's trying to make $800 in 5 days, and then he says, well, I want to do 5 days, but however much I make rolls over, and we'll see if I can do it in under 7 days. So now the 800 went to 5 days and then went into a whole week in one video. And then he turned down so many offers that go watch it. It's up there. It's the most terrible video I've ever seen. Though I had to sit there and watch it to report news on it. And the most important news I got was him turning down orders. If he would have took the orders, he would have made, he only did like 3 orders and turned down like 7 or 8. Okay. People talk about gas, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to tie this in right now. Let's tie this in. Let's tie these comments in now because people, we should tie, you know what? I'm going to wait because it has to go into that other video. He did that and put the video up. You see a video of him trying to make $800 and he's turning down more orders than what he's supposed to. And then you see him like literally and coasting in the car in neutral, in idle. He's idling in the parking lot and he's looking, saying, well, it looks like there's too many cars here. They may be backed up or short of staff. He didn't even check in. He did not check in one time. And he said they were backed up and made a video to make it seem like the company was bad. He does not even know that his order could have been one of, see, that's why I do my Spark orders first thing in the morning. That's why they give me every single order that's there. I get the GMB orders. I get the small orders. I get all the orders. When I go there, so sometimes I'm like, I hope this order is going to be ready. Like when I get there, sometimes it's already been waiting there. It was already picked first from someone that picks fast. He didn't even give them a chance or even do anything. He just said, well, there's a lot of cars here. There's a lot of cars here, so I gotta leave. He turned down like 8 orders that could have had him at close to $100, but he turned them down for his video. So I'm gonna tell you guys this: when he does his video for this, and you see him start making more money in the days, he's not showing you the footage of the orders that he is taking because he realizes. And then check this out: he takes a DoorDash order and he didn't want to take the order, and then he says it's in the video, people. It is 6:30 this morning, Pacific Standard Time. It was up. I checked the news, people. He says in his video, if I didn't take the order, he says my completion. He says my in his own words, and go look. I made a comment there. People, look, my comment is there. I made the comment there. It's there on his page, Joseph Malone. I said low completion rate rating. It's on DoorDash. How do you have a low completion rating on DoorDash? When you talk about DoorDash, that's what you do. People, acceptance rate and completion ratings are 2 separate things. Completing is bailing out on the customer once you say yes. Acceptance rate, that's just you looking at it and not saying yes. That's different. Once you say yes, and then if you were afraid of getting deactivated because of your low completion rate, you suck, man. Quit putting up this stuff like you are a good driver. It's bad for new drivers who might accidentally stumble across your channel and say, let me watch this. And it might be their second day. And then whatever they thought inside their head, because they're brand new coming in, they might think, well, I thought about that stuff. Well, that's not what it is, man. You suck. Tile Rob, yes. You said really yes. All right, Tile Rob. He said, I really want to try to get it off work. So he said, I want to try to get off work sometimes. And yeah, and look, man. What Ricky say? I remember More Finance preaching the same thing, but Soda is teaching, and now More Finance only has DoorDash. Yes. This is crazy. Now, if you guys really want to see what I'm look, okay, let's share it. Let's share this screen. Let's do this. Let me see. Share this. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Come on in. Anna, you want to say hi today? No, you don't want to say hi today? Okay, bye. See, people, that's what you do. They come in and they come in and nope. That's like my thing. Now, a lot of you guys don't know that my daughter has a lot of friends and they know the rules. And I like to see my daughter tell all of her friends that daddy's on the air, because that lets me know that my daughter respects what I'm doing. That's very important there. I like to see her do it in action so I can see that my teachings work. Oh, I just put Yost. Let me put Yost Malone. And I want people to watch this. I showed you a video. He said mediocre content and all. This is just him and Bud Soda are the worst for. Did he take it down? Oh no, 8 hours ago. I told you 8 hours ago. And I gotta go to that same we'll watch it. I'm gonna hit mute.
What's up, everybody? It is your boy Yost. Welcome back to another video. I got a huge announcement for you. I am going to do a series or challenge, however you want to call it. The goal is to make $800 this week, so I'm going to go out until I make $800. So I'm going to.
I apologize. We are going to watch about 4 minutes of this, and you guys are going to see why this is the worst content I have ever seen in my whole life. Okay, you will see why this is the worst content. Him and Bud Soda together can make an avalanche of what not to do for people. Watch how many orders he turns down and makes up excuses on why he made so little in the video. Watch this crap right here. And this is a person that appears on the platforms, on all the people you watch, and they allow these people to speak and let them influence your mind with this negativity. Watch this crap.
I'll go out Monday through Friday. The goal is to make $100 a night. And then depending on where I'm at, obviously adding Saturday or Sunday, the goal is to be done by Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep the totals going. I'll show you my breakdowns of what I've done. So to see how many hours it takes me to do it, and if I don't have to work 7 days in a week to make $800. So I have an order I need to go pick up very soon from Spark, $17 for 4 miles. So that is a good start. I also have a promo, which I'll show you here on the screen. It's 2 different stores that I can go to. I just need to do 2 more orders for an extra $25, which will definitely help with that weekly total. Hopefully y'all enjoy this series and I can do more. I'll see y'all soon. Let's get out there and make some money. Now pulling in and look.
I gotta push stop and say something so he doesn't say that I'm not using this for educational and for educational purposes only. If you guys go and check out my about section, this says that I'm going to teach you every scenario on any delivery pickup order that you may receive on any platform. Everything on this site here, people, is for educational purposes only, tools and training. This is what not to do.
At this mess that's over here. It is a crowded. A part of me feels like I need to decline this order and go somewhere else because this is probably not going to work out. As you probably see, I'm at the traffic light. I didn't pick up my order from Walmart. I decided to cancel it due to how many cars were there. As if it's going to take over an hour for me to get my stuff, it is definitely not worth it. I can do some food delivery in that time being to where I can make a little bit of money before.
All right. Do you guys see that he is justifying him not taking the order and not staying there? He said, well, if I have to wait an hour or so, how does he even know he has to wait an hour when he did not even check in? Who is he he didn't even check in and he's telling you guys, if I have to wait an hour or so, he just saw cars there. Some of them people probably parked by them areas and walked on the inside because they're regular customers. He didn't check in or anything, and he's making up excuses on why. Come on now. Let's keep going with this garbage right here. This is what I'm telling you, people. And Bud Soda and guys like this say that I talk trash. This is what you should not do if you're trying to do this. You're not a business owner.
Before I go back, goal is get a couple food deliveries in, wait till about 7. It's a lot less crowded. People usually getting off of work around this time. Spark drivers, it's really crowded between the 5 and 6 o'clock hour. So making that decision to move on to something different was probably the smarter choice as of now. So what I'm gonna do is deliver this Doordash, and then I'm gonna wait for Spark to send me something to where I can go back to one of the stores that has a promo. I just need to do 2 more orders to make $25. So in typical Doordash fashion, I got to the restaurant.
I want to say this right here. You remember when he first started, he said he needed 2 orders before he gets $25. So he has $25 waiting for him to complete 2 orders. Now check this out. He was there for one of the orders, right? Which means that order was going to be the price it was plus half of the price that is up there. That order was going to be a whole lot more. Then all he had to do was go do that order. He would have got one more, made $25 plus that, and he would have made, I'm telling you, he would have made way more than what he was supposed to. Now he didn't even get closer to the goal of the $25. Who does not put goals there and try to hit them? He's turning the incentives down. He's not good. Don't listen to him.
Right. And they sent me a stack offer, $8.50 for 5.6 miles. I definitely took it. I got to go over that direction anyway. So
now check this out. He turned down a Walmart Spark order to go do a double order that's $8.50. He's watching way backwards. And Brandon's Recovery TV. I'm glad you're right here. I was trying to get you in today. I told you I wanted to get you in this week, but I literally forgot to hit you back yesterday. But what I want to do is, if I can get you in today or get you in tomorrow, I want to book your appointment for tomorrow for your interview. So just let me know if you want to get that in today or if you want to wait till tomorrow. Perfect that I see you right there with the what's up, Rob. I can go right over there with you. Preferably, I would have you do it tomorrow because I'm busting ass right now. Unless you want to wait until the ass busting is over. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm tearing these dudes up. So now this dude, he's not even accepting the incentives that he is supposed to get. Okay. And I want to let you know that I'll wait until we see this part. Check this out.
So it just makes a lot more sense. So I turned a $7 order into a $15 order. Pickup number 1. Secured both bags. I was a Doordash clown. Sorry if that offends anybody. And waited entirely too dang long. But my completion rate's low, so I had to keep them. But anyways, I do have an order from Walmart, $27 secured miles when I get back. So help.
Did everyone hear that? He said, I'm sorry for being a DoorDash clown for sitting and waiting for the order to be completed. But my completion rate is so low, I had to take it. Now tell me, am I supposed to report this to people that might be trying to drive and do it right? Yes, I am. He's crazy. He's crazy. Now, people, Bud Soda, when he told me that I'm doing this to try to be, no, Bud Soda, once again, you are the people that do not understand. Cody said it yesterday. He's in a new community and he sees how small the gig world is. Okay. I understand that. The gig world has no one showing the bad light on what it is to make sure that when it grows, it's going to grow with a good light. I am the news. I watch all your stuff. I will report it. Keep doing the bad stuff. I will report it. If you don't want to see yourself in a bad light, you can't take me to court or do anything because guess what? I'm using public videos that you are putting out and I am reporting public news. First Amendment right. This is my news channel. If you don't like the bad stuff you are doing, do not do it, or at least work on your editing style. Work on your editing game so that we don't see you talk about it. At least don't talk about it like before and after, because like we're still gonna know what you did. Figure out what the hell you were doing because I am the news. Believe it or not, I am watching you. Every platform you are on, I am watching you. I am the news. So these are the people that, and they know no one watches their videos. They only watch them when they go live. I report your videos because I am the news. I report your minuscule videos, but you're promoting huge things with these minuscule videos. So I have to put that out there. This is the news. Do not do this at all. Let's continue to listen to this garbage. New drivers do not do this at all. And you guys say Hot Facts is bullying people. No, I'm telling you I'm showing you what they are doing themselves. I can't bully no one into doing it. Did I go sit next to him? They don't want to sit next to me. So how did I make them do it?
I have one in queue ready to go.
Bayer's pH Balancing Cleanser is perfect for normal to combination skin to gently but deeply cleanse.
Turn it up with cheap toes. Now you're getting it on my clothes. And it's the sky.
The stack door.
Can someone tell me how Yost Malone is monetized? And he's asking for subscribers in his videos. Can someone answer that? People, I'm calling out the real people who are making the game look bad. He's one of them.
order came out well for me. First order of $7.75. Got $8 for it. Shout out to them. And then the next one was a stack, which was $8.50, and I got it for $12.50. So DoorDash hit about $4.50 from the initial total. Whatever. Now I'm heading back to Walmart that's in my area. I have a Spark order for $20.75, which is not bad. It is 10 miles.
$20.75. $20.75. This is a $21 order. Okay. He knows he's going for a $21 order. He's already turned down the first Walmart for a smaller one. Now he says, I'm going to drive to this Walmart, my local one again. This is the second Walmart. So people just think his first two Walmarts alone could have been like $45. He could have had a food order that made him already in the 60. He could have had $100. He only made like $5 in the day. This is crazy. Watch this. And people, I'm telling you, if you're a content creator, watch yourself. Like Mystical, I'm watching you. I will catch you.
So I know folks are a little scared of the mileage, but the item count's not big, so it's not going to take me long to deliver these. And yeah, hopefully it cleared up, or not going to necessarily worry about having to wait a long time to get this order put in my car. This is insane. I thought it was going to clear out. It hasn't. So we might be going back to food delivery because this is extremely crowded. They could be understaffed, which I know they cut some of the part-timers' hours. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm going to pull in now and see what happens. So, you guys, I did it. I took an order, 14 miles for $7. It's really great cash flow. I'm just kidding. I did not take that order. DoorDash did send me one, so I'm about to check what it is right now. Well, technically delivery number 3, but pickup number 2. Here.
He turned down another one, folks. He turned down another one, folks, to make less money, folks. He's working backwards, folks. Who's going to listen to him? I told you when he says that he does. I told you guys. Pedro, you and your sorry butt. We're going to talk about the video you did with the scumbags now. We're going to talk about that. Stop having this dude appear on your channel and stop having Bud Soda appear on there talking this stuff. I am the news and I will repeatedly point this out. And if you continue to have this on your channel, you are a supreme hypocrite. I will continuously show you are promoting bad business. And let me tell you, since you are doing my idea for VidCon 2.0, I am telling you, I am actively looking for a GM of a franchise to sit down with me, and I'm going to show them everything you say about how the food will be cold and all this stuff. And I'm going to let them know that you are trying to plan a convention with food operators to let them know that you guys are supposed to have us do it like this. That's what I am currently doing right now. While you are working on VidCon 2.0, I'm working on showing the actual people your videos and seeing if they agree with it. I'm going to have you, Bud Soda, Yost Malone, and other people on the video, and I'm going to have them watch you. And we are going to watch these business owners say we would never want people to take stuff from that. So while you are doing your VidCon 2.0, Reese is working on that. Now, you do know I do reporting. You guys see me out there in the street. That's what I'm working on. Someone go tell him that. Let's get more into this. And the reason why I'm more mad, I have family members. Let me tell you that my mom and dad are signed up with the city delivery thing. The senior citizens get the free meal from the places. They order that and they drop them off. Good drivers drop those off for my parents. Okay? I'm talking about this. There's people out there as regular people, and you guys are saying, well, if we look at the order like this, they are terrible. We're not going. I am working on something to let these owners know that this is what's going on. And I'm trying to work on it well enough so that I can get them involved. And then hopefully I can be the person that I'm not Sergio talking bad. I'm not you talking bad. Maybe I can be like Bentley Coop and I can get at least a PR rep to listen to me so I can get some information out to share with the rest of the world. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not burning any bridge like that. That's what I'm trying to do. And your footage on how you do all these people is the thing that fires me every single. I have never in my whole life gone into any job, any industry where I go in there knowing that these people are really crazy like this, trying to manipulate and treat people wrong. I have never gone into anything like this. That's why, like, people, you want to know, that's why I'm in this fight. I have never seen this done on any walks of life ever. I have never seen this. Never. This is crazy. This is why my fight is so big. These dudes are losers, and they got representatives like this putting stamps on their name, and they take them.
Freddy's. Secured the bag. Let's get this order delivered. Here is a change of plans. So that order went smooth. So far, my total is $27.50. And it's almost been 2 hours, so not very good. Ran into some snags, obviously, with Walmart taking forever. That's what happens sometimes. So I have a change of plans. I'm going.
He says he has a change of plans because Walmart was taking forever. He didn't even check in with Walmart to begin with. So how did he know if Walmart was taking forever? He told that the people watching being a liar. Don't do this, people. Don't do this. And Steve, Rideshare, Rodeo, Hannibal, all you guys better be asking him this. How is HotFacts busting your ass like this? At least, like, he can't tell us any of this. Like, you are terrible for us. We can't have you even talk. Like, we don't even want you on. All right. You know how they stormed the Capitol building and did all of that. No one, like, all those people that thought they were free doing that, like, they got caught and got fired from their jobs. He's one of them. He's one of them.
Over to another zone to where I can dash and do the same thing. Hopefully it's not as crowded over there. I just need 2 more orders so I can get that extra $25. If the order's remotely.
He's still talking about 2 more orders. He could have had the 2 orders done for the money.
Decent, I'm just going to take it. I'm not going to be super picky because, like I said, I get extra $25, so that can definitely help. Hopefully, both orders can be like $20, and I can end my night off and at least make $100. So, this challenge is not starting off very.
Now I want you to watch this. We all know they say that there is a stand-up positive woman behind you. We're gonna watch this right here. Look at who tells him, let's head on out. You did enough. Watch this. He even drug his wife into it.
Very well. I'm only at $27 for about 2 hours. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if this is a slow Monday. Spark's not going off. I've been getting orders from Doordash and Uber. They've been trashed. So let's see if we can salvage some of this and make a little bit of money. So,
first off, he said he received orders from every single platform and it was garbage. Now watch who encourages him to leave.
So, Walmart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, not sending me anything. I didn't want to waste my time with Grubhub. I guess there's a driver outage, or Spark outage. I don't know what to call it. I got this text message right here, so that can probably explain some of the reason why. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes before I call it quits. Challenge is not starting off too hot. As you can see, the hands right here.
He said he got a text message explaining why it was slow for him on camera, but we watched him receive orders and turn them down. So why would any gig app send you a text message saying why your video did not receive enough orders? Okay, first of all, someone answer that. This dude is making himself look bad. Why would a gig app text you telling you why you did not accept orders on your video? They sent you orders. You did not accept them. Pedro, Rideshare Rodeo, and whoever else. If you guys continue to have this novice, this not even an amateur, this dude that is a wannabe, anything, if you continue to have him on your platform and you say he has a lot of knowledge, shame on you. I'm calling you out and telling you right now, do not put him up there anymore, and do not put up Bud Soda. I will keep showing you the bad footage they are teaching drivers. Do not do it. You are fair warned. I will be tying you into all type of memes and shorts and saying everything you are doing is for what you already know what it's for. How can you say that you guys are trying to do this, but purposely don't you know that in organizations, they silence certain people from speaking because they don't know what the hell they're talking about, but because they pay their dues, they allow them to be part of the group? You guys got to silence these idiots. He says, Robert, this is why the snake Steve contacted you to get the plans, and still suddenly before the gig conference, Steve goes, yeah, he's did his thing. Steve's got his thing. No one's worried about that. But here is the thing. You cannot promote bad business. Bud Soda is bad for any gig app. And I can show anyone that works for any restaurant, not even the app that they're signed up with, and they will say that's bad for us. Okay, that's bad for us. I can show them Yost Malone driving up to places and not even checking in and driving away and making up excuses. They will say that's bad for us. That's bad for business. Don't you guys know that that's why they don't give you guys crap? All right. Now, I'm going to get off of Yost right here, and we are going to get into some comments right here. Okay. We are going to get into this before we get into this news. This stuff is really, these dudes are hilarious. And Bud Soda says, you're just creating drama. Bud, I cannot, Bud Soda, if I'm showing the video of you, I did not create your video. So you used to be in the military, and, you know, if you gone over there, you done your thing, thank you for your service. If you have never got checked out and got debriefed all the right way, go get checked out and get debriefed. You are going into battle situations without having a calculated plan. And everyone I know in the military, the last thing they will not do is go against their plan. So maybe you got to get that checked. And tell me I'm lying about that. What's your MOS? Bud Soda, what's your MOS? Now, we are going to read these comments right here. I'm going to show these on the screen. I don't make up comments either. I'll put them big so everyone can see. At least big enough. All right. This one comes on. Okay, the video, people. You guys saw the video, right? That I put up this morning with Pedro calling people scumbags. You guys saw that video, right? You guys had to see that video. You had to. Okay, you guys had to. I'll show it just so I can set my thing on up. this one.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
That's your fault. Maybe your market's good. No tip, no trip 2.0. You can't make money delivering to miserable scumbags that don't tip you. If you would have been a little bit more selective, you would have made profits. I guarantee it. Obviously, you had to have seen some delivery things on Reddit. No tip, no trip. Most human beings don't give you cash. You can't take the crap. Acceptance rate doesn't matter. You don't need to take the crap. Get it through our brains, guys. We have to educate these people. The more drivers that will stop taking the orders, if enough drivers did that.
I don't have good restaurants that I would have to be taking these orders. I would not make any money. You know what I'm saying?
So what they're trying to claim is that if you had 70% or 80% or 90% or 100%, you have more access to more orders and you get more priority the higher your percentages are. But really, I'm not willing to take that gamble with how much I work, how much I drive.
Okay, listen to this. Bud Soda says that what they say is 70, 80, 90, 100%. You can get access to these and do this. He says, I am not willing to risk me multi-apping and accept with the companies that we signed the contracts a contract with. I am going to say that they are not telling the truth. He said it right there. I think they are not telling us the truth when this is what they say. This lets you know these dudes are garbage, and you guys listen to them. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
To do that because I've been gifted Top Dasher many times. I've been gifted it 3 times.
Yep.
They gave it to me once after a crash for like 4 days, and I scheduled out as long as I could. And now they gave it to me for a whole month. So the other times were 2 times for 2 weeks, 1 time was 1 week. So like, I have seen no significant difference. I went out.
All right, so Pedro is calling them scumbags. The reason why I call him one is because he calls everyone else that is just a regular person one. So he said, let me call them one too. That don't work. Secondly, he said, if everyone goes and not takes orders, then that should. He doesn't want anyone to actually get to the point to where they can see what they're doing. Okay. Third of all, you saw Bud Soda there say that he got Top Dasher 4 times gifted. He got it twice for like 1 week and another week. Then he got it once for a whole month. He also said that during that time, he saw no offer that was right and it's not worth it. He never accepted any order. You guys have to understand this, that once you get it, you then implement yourself in accepting the orders to see. Now, once you get there, you're going to see your orders. I do this every single month. I am never not a top driver. I see it every month. They send me the quality customers before they send them to you. No matter how close they live to the restaurant, if they live close, they're going to send me the person, even though it says $365, $4. They're going to send me that quality customer because you guys don't get a chance to. That's why they don't send it to you. I can't explain something that you will never understand. And Hannibal was sitting up there listening. UDM was sitting up there saying, well, you did 120 something deliveries. UDM, okay. You said I never thought about doing 126 deliveries in one month. Okay. Or 1 week. Well, check this out. Those 126 deliveries, here's what you are not equating into. A lot of those are going to be like 0.8 to 1.5 miles. So he can actually do all of those and still get back and get the work done and not be wasting gas like that and still be done ahead of time and still do his own thing. I've been preaching that. You guys don't get that, but I understand that when you do other platforms that's not DoorDash or Uber Eats, you have other things associated to what you are doing with the client that you have a contract with. You can actually do other things so when you don't need to do that. But all I'm saying is that when you do choose that app, just accept the orders and your acceptance rates and everything goes up, so that when you do sign on to that app, they're going to give you quality things, not things that you are like, wow. Now it's up to you to star your favorite places, to know your favorite restaurants, to know all of that. You have to know all of that. Ava, isn't that right? Say yes, Mahmoud. No, you don't know. You don't got to say no. Stay right here. No, on this side. I'm taking my daughter to school. Ava, is that right?
Yes.
Why is it right? You don't even know what I'm talking about, huh? Yep. And my daughter's smart. She is not going to answer because I taught her, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say nothing at all. Yeah. 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 You heard that, people scumbags. And then he said, if everyone stops taking orders, then they'll understand and get it. I'm going to show them exactly what, Pedro, I'm making a compilation of your words and you on video. And I'm going to show this to a business owner who has a franchise where they have DoorDash, Uber Eats, and these apps. And I'm going to say, would you want this driver coming in here doing work for you? And I'm going to record them say what they're going to say. And it's going to be based off of you. Okay? It's going to be based off of you. So I'm letting you know what I am working on right now. So tell me how you were going to hide from this. The only way to hide from it is to start changing what you were saying now, so the people can see you change, because you are the spokesperson, the head, and you are promoting these other bad people. I got to promote your clan. It's like the NWO, you know what I'm saying? Or back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You had the Four Horsemen, had Demolition. You had all these groups, and they have multiple people, more than two, a tag team. We got to air you guys out. We got to air you out. And you cannot try to sneak and be subliminal when I'm the news. I can report everything that I am supposed to report. So I'm telling you, Pedro, this is not a threat, because people, I don't control what he says. He says it by himself. I just report from what he says. So if you guys don't want your favorite person to really look so bad in the public eye to where it's like, why do I even stand by this guy? You better march along or step aside. Okay? He already has his two top soldiers, Yost Malone and Bud Soda. If you watch the Ninja Turtles, that's Rocksteady and Bebop. Okay? That's Rocksteady and Bebop. That's who it is. Rocksteady and Bebop. Those two go in and lose so much that you're just expected to, like, it's like the Power Rangers and the Silly Putty. They're expected to get beat up and lose every single time, but they'll still come and fight every single time. But he sends those dudes, like Rita Repulsa had her crew you saw every single time. Vince McMahon had his stooges. Jerry Briscoe, Pat Patterson, and all them dudes. People, first of all, I can outname anyone when it comes down to the wrestling. WWE, WCW, the Northwestern Wrestling Alliance. I can take you down to the NWA. I can take you. Most of these dudes don't even know who Abdullah the Butcher is. Okay? They don't even know who the Great Morocco is. They don't even know. I can give you guys so many references. Now, comment from that video. Okay? We have people. We're going to read these comments off of that video right there, because that video has some things in it, and people make comments. Some people are very upset. Some people don't understand what the big problem is. So we're going to look at these comments. Okay, let's check these out. Let's do what we're going to do. Check these comments out. Share screen. Boom. Here goes the news. Okay, well, let's take this off. Let's look at the ones. All right, we'll just go. It's going to show them all. Someone said, my daughter is pretty. It's in that video. Thank you. Thank you. Elizabeth Bergman says, great info, and this is on the video Scumbag Alert, the one that we just watched. Says, great information. I've been dashing for a year and have several regular customers. I tell you guys about regular customers. Quality customers will make sure that they take care of you. I've grown fond of them, and the conversations, it says Abbott. I don't know if that's the right word. In the conversations, it says, I don't know what that word means. I'm not going to make up a word. Quick, we share. I don't think of anyone as a miserable scumbag. I'm not a clown, and I have taken 2.50, that's dollars, orders that turn into $10 cash tip. I know DoorDash appreciates someone taking these low orders, and I found if I take a few of them, DoorDash or the universe, whatever, rewards me with a catering order that allows me to go home for the day. I don't like the name calling. I love positive people, positive vibes. Dang, I didn't know it was this much. Positive vibes and being humble and kind. I absolutely won't tolerate judgmental people. Everyone should work their app and market and see what works for you. I'm not, it says, I'm not a clown, and I've been a human, and I've gotten mad when I don't get a tip. I got over it. The little lady who tipped me with the hanging fern that I complimented was the sweetest tip of all. She complimented the lady, and the lady gave her a great rating and all the other stuff. She's upset with seeing that video. I told you, man, people are upset. I made a video about my surf and turf breakfast sandwich. People want to come and eat that thing. Roy said he got a story. Says, hey, got a story. Hit me up. Okay. I'm gonna hit you up, people. I'm just reading that right now. Let me see. Someone says, wait, you're saying a $3.65 to $4 order is a good customer? Clarify for me, please. Now, I wrote a good message to that person, but I'll just go ahead and put it into regular words now. Excuse my stutter. For those of you who do not know, I was born with a speech impediment, and I was born with one that I have had to overcome. All of the bad names called, all of everything, and I speak publicly. So that's what I do to throw rocks in their face. Okay, so what I am going to let you know this now is the $3.65 order to a $4 order that shows up on your app, and you say, well, it says 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. That's a terrible order. The app is not telling you, all right, well, the app is not putting how much they paid into how much is showing there. They don't have to do that. They give that to people who they want to give that to. Now, what I'm saying is when they send you a quality customer, that quality customer ordering from the Alaska Crab Shack there, they're going to give you that Crab Shack order and give someone else a 7-Eleven that's only a Snickers for the same $3. That's what I mean by quality order. You got to understand how that game works. Let's go ahead and continuously read these things. This one is from the Upstate Drifter. People just aren't going to get it. Hannibal did say one good thing. If people get their money, who cares how they do it? That's what I don't get. Why is Pedro so against it? It's just weird. Okay? It's just weird. Let me see. There's another one right here. Okay. Mike, this is Mike Boomy says, still trying to wrap my head around how you lose money on gas. 2 to 3 orders will take care of my day of gas, of which is surely getting 15 to 20 done in that time. So let's say that the sake of these no tip, no trips, smart guys, if I get 15 orders done in a day, base paid, not including tips, and let's say they were all minimum of $5.75 per delivery. That's $86.25 gross, $69 net after subtracting gas expense, $69 from minimum base. And if you actually do gig work, you know it's never going to be the minimum base rate. Get off your asses and work like everyone else. I get that. Just for and this is Dash Theory TV, Dash Theory TV. What's up? What's up, Big John? Just for another perspective, in my market base is 225. So 225 times 20 deliveries is $45. $45 minus 69 in gas is $24. So I'm losing 24. What are your thoughts on this scenario? My thoughts on this scenario, John, and people, this is why I like to read the comments out loud. Some people will come in and write you a comment but not do a video thing. This is what I am telling you, John, right here. So let's say if 225, and you guys are talking about the base pay. You guys know that every single order you get, there's going to be a tip included and service fees. Why are you guys still talking about the base pay? You guys know that the offer is not showing up as $2.25 that you guys are going to be doing to take the order. It's no offer you will ever receive will say $2.25 for your payout for doing that order. It will never do that. So, John, let's take that 225. So that 225 times 20 deliveries is $45. $45. All right, John. So let's take those 20 deliveries, John. Let's do it like this. Let's say from those 20 deliveries, let's say 60%. Okay. Let's say 12 people. Okay. Let's say 12 people tip you. Okay. Let's say 60% tip you. From those 12 people, John, from $45, you made $45. From those 12 people that tipped you, John, let's say 2 people tipped you $10, John. That 45 is already up there at $65, which is right there, right under that 69. That's only 2 people. Now, let's say from the 10 people left, let's say 4 people tipped you 5. That's another $20 right there, John. Okay, so that's right there. That's another $85 right there from that from that 60 something. Now you have, let's say the rest of the people, just tipped you $2 bucks. That's an extra $10 that brings you up to that $89 off of that $2.25. Then that's not including how you are with the person, how you delivered it, how you took care of their home, how you made them laugh, how you did some things as far as your business that you picked up the contract going in. Now that $89 can turn into $100. Now let's say the average is actually $6.50. And now let's say because of your service, instead of 60%, let's say 75% of those people tip. Now let's add in, let's take away 2 of those $2 tips and add you in a $20 tip. Now you're up there. Now let's put the same thing into effect and put your service in and see how you can make more. That's how I take care of that. Another perspective. Anybody else? Anybody else want me to break that down for them to see how it makes sense? Anybody else? Now, this comment right here is from, listen to this story, my daughter's light skin story about everything. Con Ken says, that's what I've been saying all this time. If all whites died, the next ones that would be attacked is the light brown, is the light brown skin. Thanks for proving my point. This is for people that really didn't know that light skin was a big thing, and I'm glad that he came in and did his thing. Someone, Rodney, told me, I think you the clown and Whiny taking 96% of your orders. I'm actually at 99%. That's an old video you checked out. I'm at 99%. He says it looks like you have no brain. So, Rodney, if you are watching this, you can absolutely hear my intelligence. And I'm breaking it down for you. John brought up a good example on let's take it from here. So that's why I took it from there on that base pay. The base pay shows up, and that's not all you're getting paid. You're getting a base pay, you're getting a service fee, and then the customer's throwing in that tip. You will never see $2 show up as what's showing up on your screen. You will never see that at all. They put all that stuff up in there. Okay? So, Rodney, I have an open link. Let me share it again. Rodney, I have an open link for all to speak. Here it is. Here it is. That's what it is there. Now, what I am going to do, let me see. Oh, DoorDash, this is your problem. Let me read some of these. I would walk off too if they take too long, but I will let them know but I will let them know I'm there for an order. Yeah, you let them know. And I've had so many people responding to this thing lately too. People have been telling me that let me go back here. They've been telling me that why do I work for McDonald's? Why do I got to keep I don't work for McDonald's, people. Quit saying that. Please. I don't work for McDonald's. Oh, someone left a good one. Oh, Dustin said, have I seen the latest video? Pedro calling people that. No, someone left a good one saying that, where is it at? Someone said that, I don't know where the comment went. It's not one of these. It's one when they commented on another one. And I gotta try to go ahead. Let me see. Oh, someone's telling me here that they are not gambling when they go to a place because we're not paying your bills. You're mad because you don't know what the orders are and you don't do a good job. You're burning to stay alive. They called me a sucker too. They called me a clown and sucker and all of that. I'm trying to find the one. Someone left a heartfelt message. It's on another thing. I have to go search the video and then go and do my thing. So sorry for that one, people. So sorry for that one right there, but it was a good one. But I'm going to show you this now. Ricky Knight had a very impressive video for me. This order was Ricky Knight. If you can type into the chat whenever you get a chance, this was a $3 order that came in to you, I do believe is what your text message says. You said this was a $3 order and it was a slow day. And I know I would not have gotten this order if I was not a top dasher. So, and that's what his text message says right there. So we're going to look at this right here. Ricky Knight. Okay. Ricky Knight. Another person that does not have a channel, but they got the juice. Let's take a look at people. They send me stuff so I can report. They know I'm the news channel.
Shit. See, when I'm speaking the truth, they get the fish shit. My style is one of a kind and I can blend with. Just doing me to the death, and there's nothing left. Go with your move and your gut, never second guess. I'm just blessed.
Now, you guys saw that was like 4 bags in the back, 2 bags in the front. That was a catering order that he got. And the total that he told me what that order, people, he was set. He was set. He was set. That's the type of orders you get. Look, I make $275 per day, even on slow days. People, look, that was a nice one right there. That's a top dasher video coming in to show people that, hey, like this top dasher thing is not fake. This top diamond driver thing, like the Asian dude I ran up on, he's a driver on everything. It's not fake, people. This stuff is real. This stuff is real. So I'm telling you, Pedro, and everybody else over on that side, the more you guys bring up, the more facts I'm going to start bringing to your face, because you guys have not been listening from the jump. And I've been giving it to you guys like real tough, like for real. I've been giving it to you real tough. Sin City came out here and check this out. He put his videos up, but I'll tell you this, since Sin City has been subscribed and them money boys, they give me hearts on my videos. They're like, this dude was not playing that. He brings it to him every day. Yes, I do that. I bring it to these guys every day. And I put the videos up to like really let them see that look at what they are putting up. So when Pedro did that video, right, and he said, you guys, we got to wake up if every driver stops. But he was just talking about how good of a person Sin City is. But Sin City is a scumbag because he does what he does now. He's a scumbag driver now. So he said Sin City will be on in a month and all this other stuff. He's talking real good about him. But what about the propaganda that he's putting up right there saying that he's all this other stuff? Huh? What's Pedro doing? What's Pedro doing? What is he doing? People, you let me know. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's barking up the wrong stuff. And he won't come here. Tell Pedro to come here right now. Someone say HotFacts is calling you out. Tell him to come here right now. I'm right here. Tell him to come here right now. I'm waiting. I won't block him out the back. Tell him to come here right now. I'm waiting. Check this out. Okay, where's my thing? Okay, I'm there. Delivery driver shot a man in South Central El Paso. Police call delivery driver the victim. Okay, El Paso police say a delivery driver who shot a man who had approached him with a weapon, with a wooden pole, was the victim of the incident. The confrontation happened Saturday, August 13th, on the 100th block of Brown Street in South Central El Paso, just after 1 p.m. Police say the 40-year-old delivery driver was at home making a delivery when 44-year-old Michael Kroll started to argue with the driver and threaten him with the pole. Police say the driver shot Noel, killing him. No charges have been filed. The crime against persons, it says the crimes against persons unit continues investigating. The driver was not identified. Okay. I wanted to share that right there, that Roy and myself, and we get on here, Doordash Revolution gets on here, and we talk about driver safety. And Roy says you should know the areas you're driving in. And he says at certain times where if you are protecting yourself, this would not have happened. Someone came at him in an area where it was not good, came at him with a wooden pole and threatening, and he shot the dude, and that happened, and he has not been charged as a delivery driver. Let's say that delivery driver was not protecting himself and he went there and got beat down with a pole. We would be talking about him on HotFacts saying, why did you not protect yourself at all or have anything else there? Okay, so I'm telling you guys that, look, you can protect yourself. You are your own boss. Okay, for those of you who do not even, you know you're not your own boss if you feel you can't protect yourself. Every single person that drives can go get a guard card and get a license to carry a concealed, and you can actually carry that when you're doing your deliveries. Every single person driving can, because you are your own boss and this is your big business. Go ahead and LLC, do a DBA, do a S Corp, do any of that. You can carry while you're doing your deliveries. No charges have been filed against the person. You know why? Because he has a license to carry. He's out doing a job. He's working and he's dealing with currency and products. Someone comes at him threatening him to do harm. He is his own business. Same as someone that has a liquor store, convenience store, a gift shop, or anyone else. You come past those doors, you have the right to get shot. That's what happened. As a human, does he feel bad for killing someone? Guarantee he can't sleep right now. But he's not feeling like that in jail. I got another one for us. Let me go ahead and get this one ready. He's not feeling like that in jail. I'm going to do it because I like it. I'm going to show you guys my breakfast set sandwich. I'm going to do it again because I like it.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Yeah, check, check, yeah, check, yeah, check, check, yeah, check. Yeah, check, check, yeah, check, 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 yeah, check, 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 yeah, check, check, yeah, check, check, yeah, check, yeah, check, check, yeah, check, 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 yeah, check, 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 yeah.
The reason why I showed that right now, it wasn't just to show it because it looked good. I showed that right now just because when you hear Pedro and they tell people, well, if you can't afford delivery, make yourself a sandwich. Pedro, there's people like me that know how to cook. That sandwich that I made with that, just with the steak and the shrimp, that's a $15 that's a $15 minimum order. Not including the fries and the eggs with the produce there. Once I put that up, that's a easy when someone's going to deliver that. That's an easy $17, $18 sandwich from a delivery spot. Easy. Someone will go ahead and take that and get tipped because it tastes so well. Okay? So when you tell people to go ahead and make you something, there's people out there like me that know how to cook. Okay, there's people that don't want to cook and they'll just order something from really just right there because they don't want to cook. That's what it is. So stop calling people bozos and saying if you can't afford this, then make something else because we'll make it and make it way better than what you can even make. You can't cook at all. Now, Ricky says, Robert, I took 4 $3 orders to today that led me to that led to $6. Exactly. That paid me $84.84. Ricky, I can't keep telling these people this. Cody says, was that skirt steak, carne asada? That would have cost us $50. Okay, perfect. Let me go and tell you what type of steak it was, and check this out. The steak that I bought, the whole pack was $7.19. Okay. The fries were $3.69. Okay. I bought a tomato for 88 cents when I didn't have to, already had some in there. And I bought another thing of buns when we already had half of one. So I bought that for $3.69. So I spent another $4 on that. So that whole thing right there was under that was under $15. That was under $13 of food there. Oh, the shrimp. I forgot. Take that back. The shrimp was $5. Okay. That was $5. That was under $20 right there. And that's a whole, and that's only just those steaks. I still have steaks. Let me go tell you what kind of steak it is. All these steaks are doubled up too. All these steaks are doubled up here too. Oh yeah, this is just the biscuit steak. You know what I mean? The shoulder here, 2.3 pounds. You know what I mean? I told you that the $7.19, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more steaks left. 7 more steaks, and on one sandwich, it's only half of this steak. So that's enough sandwiches there for whoever else. So that's a whole lot of sandwiches that I can make and cook, and it's way cheaper. Now, there's an article that's out today that I actually read, and it's about. I read the whole thing. You can check this out. It's on there today. If anyone wants to type up, actually, let me take this back. If anyone wants to type up, I was gonna show you guys something else on here too. I'll remember what it was. If anybody else, let me see. What the hell was I about to do? Oh, that one video with the kids. Yes, teens. And I forgot what I was going to say right now. So let me go. I'm thinking about food. It smells good now. I smell steak. I want to go eat. But yeah, that let me go back to the steak. That steak right there, I cut those in half, and that's all those sandwiches there. So if anyone says you guys make your own food, we can make our own food. And For anyone that says these are luxury services, no, they are not luxury services because your everyday store would not be on there. It's not luxury. It's just delivery service. He said that package would be $15 here. What? Ooh. Man. Ricky said, that steak did look good. And people, and look, I cook all the time. And Cody, I am going to go get a tripod for my phone so I can have it set up. I got to see what size I got to get so I can set it up. So whenever, and people, if you don't know that, all right, if you have, I can have 10 screens up here. If you're married, fiance, boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you're a girlfriend, vice versa, we're going to be planning a cooking thing where you make the meal. Now, Cody suggested that we make it for the women, but I'm like, make it co-ed. We work in there together. And it's a team thing. Because the best thing about it is you're making dinner for your family at home, no matter what it is or whatever you're doing. So we are planning this. If you would like to be a participant in the Hot Facts Cook-Off, you know what? Let me make this a banner. Cody and Doordash Revolution, I thank you for this. The Hot Facts. Oops. Cook-Off. There you go. My son has this new board. It's wireless. No, here. Let me hit that button. All right. Damn, there it is. Red light. It's good. Now I'm good. All right. So whoever would like to be a participant in the Hot Facts Cook-Off, Hot Facts, I'm calling out all. I am making a specific call out challenge to the Rhode Island Dash experience. A specific call out to them. I watched their videos. Okay. I watched their videos, and my son, who has had the DeGeorge syndrome, I've donated a lot of money to autism and things like that. And they do a lot of great things like that also. They don't know we have a common ground like that. So if anyone can get the word out to them, they are a couple. They are a husband and a wife. Send it out there. We already have Cody and Autumn who say they are in. Okay. We got Team Hot Facts on this side. Okay. We got Team Hot Facts. Now, Music City Gig Hustlers. That's another combo piece right there. Looking for you. Looking for the driven dad and the driven mom also. That is a couple also. That is a power couple. I am looking for these people. If you have a fiance, if you are boyfriend, girlfriend, look, I can only have 10 slots up here. This has been proposed from someone else, and I am going to run with it. So if you want to be a participant in this, please let us know. You can get in contact with me on any platform. But if you guys did hear what I said, the Long Island Dash experience, get them. And I want the driven dad and the driven mom. I want them. I want Music City Gig Hustlers. I want them. We got Cody and Autumn. We got Team Hot Facts over here, people. We are trying to make this thing happen. I can have 10 slots up here. And we want to do this as something really, really great. I can have 10 slots up, be a team. Everyone will be making something different. We're not going to tell people what we are going to make. We can make it. And it's not about the taste test. It's all about just doing something together and showing something here. So that is what we are in works with trying to get done. So you heard that here, the Hot Facts Cook-Off. I want to do it here. We are in the process of just, we are brainstorming and gathering right now. but we have people that definitely say that we want to try this. So if you want to get involved, Long Island dashing experience, okay, the driven dad and the driven mom, okay, Tony and them, this is something positive here. This has nothing to do with gig economy. This has to do with being a content creator and cooking with your spouse. We can put gig aside. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and make this happen. If you know what, yeah, if you want, yeah, it's there. It's there. That's what it is. Now I'm going to show you this video here of these teens. It's here. So for those of you, that is what it is, and that is what we are planning, and we're going to do it here live so we can get other participants. You know, it can be all the way good. Let me get this history up right here. And we are going to look at and see, where is it at? Not that one, not that one. Oh, I forgot about this. We're going to show the teens doing the shootings. And then after that, we're going to look at why there is a police problem with police and people in the inner city. This is a terrible video of police arguing with teens and trying to fight. It's crazy. Well, we are going to watch that. But let's go ahead and watch this one first. Let me hit mute.
At Sprouts Farmers Market, we work with local farmers to harvest the most delicious fruit.
All right, so they said that they lost officials. They said that they lost officials, people with high ranking, and the violence is it's going way past what it should be. We have an issue here, people, and this is why I bring up these things about, you know, is it the person or is it the gun? But we have more and more teens going out there doing these things and smashing people up bad. Ghost, you're in if you want to cook. This is open for anyone, Ghost, but I'm just trying to make this can be a positive date night. I don't do date night as much as I'm supposed to because I cook. You know what I'm saying? But this will be you know what I'm saying? You see some things that a brother can do. I'm into that. I'm into that. All right, everyone, if you are into if you are a content creator and you are in this and you are into battle cook-off date night with your spouse against 9 other couples or people that cook, give a thumbs up for that. The Hot Facts cook-off is what we are trying to plan, people, right now. So if you are interested, please, you know what? I gotta put this banner up. If you are interested, please hit up here, hit Cody, Alaska Gigs and Guns, hit the Doordash Revolution, hit the people that are here. If you are interested to being on camera, hitting that button, start cooking, that means people go to the store and be like, people, kids, family, we eating this tonight. We are about to go. Now check this out. If it all goes well, I kind of want to have this thing as after I monetize. Specifically because what if there's a sponsor that wants to get involved with the family thing with something like this? I want to do something like that to get something in. You know, a sponsor might get involved and then a sponsor can help some people out and then boom, I'm trying to make something happen here. So it's not just me. This was brought up from someone else and I'm going to run with it. The Hot Facts Couples Cook-Off. It says couples, but it's open invitation. Okay. Open. Okay, let me tell you how many slots are locked up. Already, my slot and Alaska Gigs and Guns slot are already booked. Okay, so there's 8 more slots. Okay, there were 10. There's 8 more slots. We are looking into getting more people in on this. Music City Gig Hustler, Long Island Dash Experience, and the Driven Dad and the Driven Mom I would love to get you guys in on this. This one might be interesting for Nugs. He likes challenges, and I know he's a young kid that can't cook, and I know that Kayla probably can't cook that well, but she might surprise us. They might want to be able to get in here as the young microwave couple. They might show us a munchie meal we might want to eat. You never know. You never know. I'm going to show you guys this one right here. This next one is... All right, this is what happens when police are crazy.
Hey, everybody go to Techway.
Your dad's a superhero.
When the secret is out,
Check this out.
the adventure begins.
Step into the spotlight.
Off the blue guns, that's what y'all like to do. Y'all not doing. Yeah, you no edge kid ass.
Get going, everybody go.
Nigga, you all arresting girls. What you talking about, bro?
Why you putting her in him?
All right, let me break down what is happening right now. They're pulling into a complex where a lot of people who are on scene live in the homes here, and they pulled up and they were sitting in some cars. Someone had a AR or something inside their car, but when they pulled up, they pulled everyone out of the cars without having a reason to search. Some people were put in the back of cars, but they were not arrested at all. They were just trying to figure out where those guns came from. The guns were there. They were allowed to have those guns, but this is what's going on. While the police there's 3 people detained, and they separated them, and they're asking questions about the guns. And this is what the other police officers are doing with the other people out there on the scene. This is where we talk about community and what police officers should be doing to help the community. You should be trying to figure out, like, how can we help? We know these are all young people who are looking to mouth off. Someone out there should have had a better understanding of what's going on and choose their words wisely, because all they did was go back and forth with majority teenagers, and these grown men should be ashamed of themselves for stooping to this level.
She's under arrest. For what? My cousin ain't going nowhere. You
saw that shit. Nobody got no gun, bro. Or what? What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna shoot me? Let's go.
Everybody go.
Off the top, the young kid he's stupid himself. The young kid is an idiot. Why is he saying, are you gonna do? Shoot me? You want to fight? But check this out. The police officer said, let's go. Now, I was speaking with the kid who was at a New York Turnpike he's the kid on the video that got in a fight with the police officer. We just seen this. Why is this officer challenging a kid saying, let's go? No, officer, don't stoop down that low, officer. Let that ignorant idiot kid just talk. Let him just talk. Don't say, well, come. Don't do that, officer.
Get going, everybody go.
You all arresting girls. What you talking about, bro?
Do you know why she's under arrest?
Why?
Do you know?
Why?
Okay.
Why? Do you know?
So,
what you gonna do? What you gonna hit me? What you gonna hit me?
Where's your names out of your bags? Mine's right here. Mine's right there.
Right, but you're here though.
Look at the officers. Like, the officer is engaging with the kids. This is not good.
I didn't do
They so, bro. They killed that boy, bro.
You're not going over here.
Yo, edge kid
We're
ass.
not ready to go over there. That's
For real, Rip J. I'm gonna show nobody this hard. Only hard because y'all got guns. That's the only reason y'all hard. If y'all ain't had them guns, keep it real. Would y'all fight us? Y'all got guns. Like, you only hard because you got a gun.
The officer has these young kids asking, if you did not have a gun, would you fight us? Why would these young kids be trying to ask the cops about fighting. These cops are idiots, and they stoop to the lowest level. These kids obviously, first of all, they don't know how to speak to authority figures. They don't know how to speak to adults. And as the adult, you're going to stoop yourself in a public uniform. This is our tax dollars going in. This is our tax dollars going in. We expect these people to know how to control certain things like this, but they are acting just like the young group they are going at. Both of these sides are wrong, but we have adults saying that they are responsible people acting like children. There's a problem here.
You know, all these don't shoot.
You know what? Do you know what?
That's the only reason why you hard, bro. You got.
You're the kind of kid back in the day when I didn't. You would get hurt.
He tells the kid, you were one of the kids like back in the day, you were talking, you get hurt. Police officer, ignore the kids. All you're there to do is watch to make sure none of them have any weapons. They're not going in their pockets. They're not doing anything else like that. You stand there and be quiet and let them speak. When they cross that line, you apprehend them. Now you are going to be detained. Why do you got to do all this back and forth with these kids, you officers? This is the problem with police in these areas. We got police like this that go in and mess with people for no reason. If they are going back and forth with these kids, imagine when they just go in these areas. What are you doing? And harass people for no reason. This is a big problem with police people. This is a big problem. They are arguing with kids when all they have to do is be quiet and make sure these kids don't do nothing else. You guys don't come at us, you don't go to jail. Keep your mouth shut. Keep talking. You can talk. It's not against the law to talk. You come and do something foul, you're going to jail. That's the only thing these guys should have said. And these kids would have been like, oh, they are serious. They're not playing with us. You need to have some real authority. This is where I am a conservative. Sometimes we got to put that iron head right there on that face.
You won't be allowed around her without that bag.
I grew up here before you were
You end up being a police officer.
I grew up here before you were even born.
You're a police officer.
That's right, but I was here before you were even born.
That don't mean you somebody.
Nobody was in his vehicle.
Yo, nugget head. These people out here dying. You're a regular police officer. Yeah, you don't know me. No, you're not allowed to talk. What you say my name was? You don't know me.
I'm going to stop right there because that one officer kept trying to get the name of that kid standing there, and he was like, what's my name? The officer kept calling him random names to see if he would respond. He kept saying, what's my name? What's my name? And he said, you don't know me. So right there, the officer is he's not saying like the other officer, but he's trying to get involved. Well, let me see if I can do something. No, man, that's the problem. The first officer that arrived on the scene and said, well, we are detaining these people here because we see these guns. We want to figure out what these things are for. They did that with those people. They handled that right. They did not know how to handle any of that crowd whatsoever. Okay, this is one of the main problems we have with police. This is one of the main problems we have with police in the inner city. When I mean inner city, I mean where everyone is not in the luxury of everything. Everyone is mixed in, and you get these mixed crowds, and they say, well, this is where the black, the brown, and whoever else likes to be like that. I'm talking about the inner city. I'm talking about the inner city. These officers go in there with the wrong way on how to do this thing. They handled it all right at first. Then these officers showed up to handle the crowd. They handled the crowd completely wrong. These kids, at one point, the officer said, I have a camera on. Because they asked him, are you recording this? One of the girls goes and bends over in front of the police camera's thing and says, take a look at this. Ignorant little kids. But the police officers, I blame them for interacting with them to have that stuff happen. This is why we got to change some stuff, people. I get a lot of content creators in the gig world saying, why do you keep saying community and all this other stuff? Because don't you know that if we have a community that we can drive into where everything is good, more people will feel safe and happy, and that can actually end up to more benefits in your pocket? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? We get people that don't understand that. They call people scumbags and stuff to create more issues, to make people want to just fight against more stuff. Oh, they're trying to charge us with this and this and this. Oh, man, I don't want to pay nobody this extra stuff. Why don't you want to ease that and let somebody know that whenever they see your face when you're dropping by, they feel pleasant and they just congratulate you with a blessing? Why don't you want to do that? Why don't you want to do that? Anyone that feels like they are miserable, you can come here and have a voice. You don't got to be a scumbag. I'll tell you this. He don't call no one a scumbag when he's going to the grocery stores, or let's say when his daughter needs some diapers or some food or something, and they don't see him on the shelves. He has to find someone to go back and see if and check if it's in stock. He's not calling them miserable if they have to go there and really search and find. And they say, well, I searched all over. I went to a place to where we did not have it, but we had one for you, sir. He's not calling that person miserable because, he's not. That same person probably does not have all the money to be trying to just give you for no reason. You think that person that helped you was miserable and a scumbag. Yeah, I get people leaving. These things when I start talking about him. All your spies leave because they don't want to hear the fact that they are following someone like that. You guys leave. Please leave. It's terrible. You should run. Despicable. It's terrible. You guys should not be following someone like that. Gets up there every single day. And every video that he puts up, you guys can make up an excuse for him. What is your excuse now that he's calling people miserable scumbags? Well, he didn't say human being. A scumbag is okay. It's only a bag. What are you guys saying now? That everything I report, he comes back and does, and then he does it right to your face to let you guys know that he's a real scumbag, and you guys say he's A-okay with me. Go ahead, Pedro. We just witnessed Yost Malone do the most despicable things as a driver and blame the company when he did nothing at all to even complete an order. Big old self went driving in the car and was like, I'm not going to get out and walk. The hell wrong with you? And then the funniest thing, you have your wife in the background saying, cut it. You didn't even make no money. You was probably going to go back to one of them places you picked up from, one of the two places you picked up from to go get lunch. Saying I only made this much money. And this is why I'm telling you this. I only made this much money. And it's the fault of everything that they're doing. And I didn't even try. Take that video down, you clown. Take it down. You ain't going to make $800 and then you're going to bash everything about you not being active enough. Take that video down. And come on here right now too. Open link for you too. And I'm trying to figure out why you don't even have the free version of StreamYard where I can click on a link when you put it up. Why do you want to do an off-camera Zoom? And then put it up when the editing is done. Get the free version of StreamYard. I can click the link. It's free. It says StreamYard up there. It's up there. You see how I got this? Not that one. Where is it at? My logo. You see how my HotFacts, I take it on, I take it off. You will have this one. It's going to say powered by StreamYard. I got this. At least get the free version and I can click in on that. People, You know what time it is. Until the next caper. Actually, I can't do that yet. Let me show you where my monetization is first. Let me show you where my monetization is before we go ahead and do this. Okay, it says this monetization. Let me go share this. Remember, I said yesterday I should be close to 3,700. And let's see where we are. Where we are right here, we are at 3,653, and that's not including everything that has been watched from this morning all the way until now. When it gets to about midnight, I'm going to see this up at about 3,700 and something. So I'm 200. I'm be 200 and some hours away. Looks like we got 2 more days. The way it looks, we got 2 more days until I am officially monetized here. After today, it's gonna go ahead and go on up. I'm not doing a 3-hour live today. I think I may come back on in just a little bit because I told you guys that I'm gonna be doing my fantasy football. So I might come back on and pick my fantasy football team with my league open and just do that, but I'm probably not going to do that. 363,653 plus whatever is going in today. So after today, I should be at about 200 and maybe 230 hours off of being monetized, which means in 2 days, I should be all the way monetized. I'm going out to shoot film when I go back out. So that's more footage there that's going to be adding in. We'll just see what it goes. Thanks everyone for watching. Okay. Doordash Rick says, I want my cut. We got you, man. We got you. Until the next caper, people. I'm going to do it again. We out of here like Chuck Woolery. And 2 and 2. Listen to these tunes by Navy 380. We out of here, people. Thanks for